If you're like us here at DCR and spend time watching crypto markets, Gemini Predictions gives you a way to trade on volatility. You can take positions on major crypto contracts directly in the Gemini app, whether markets are reacting to macro news, Fed announcements, or major market moving events. What I like is that instead of just watching price action unfold in real time, you can actually trade on where you think the market moves next, with contracts across Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and more, plus 5-minute, 15-minute daily, weekly, and monthly durations. You can trade the time frame and market that fits your strategy. The platform is fast, intuitive, and easy to use, with new markets available every day. Head to Gemini.com/predictions to get started. Make 2026 the year you launch your business, the year you transform into an entrepreneur, founder, boss. One powerful move puts your future firmly in your hands, starting a business with Shopify. If you've got an idea you can't shake or a store you've already designed in your head, with Shopify, 2026 is when you can finally make it happen. Shopify gives you everything you need to sell online and in person. Billions of entrepreneurs have already made this leap, from household names like Gymshark to first-time businesses like Watch This. Shopify gives you all the tools to easily build your dream store. Choose from hundreds of beautiful templates that you can customize to match your brand. The setup is fast with Shopify's built-in AI tools that write product descriptions and headlines and help you edit product photos. Marketing is built in too. Create email and social campaigns that reach customers wherever they scroll. As you grow, Shopify grows with you. Handle more orders, expand to new markets, and do it all from the same dashboard. In 2026, stop waiting and start selling with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR. Hear your first this year with Shopify. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, June 22nd, and this is your daily crypto report. Michael Saylor's strategy bought another 520 BTC for about $35 million between June 15th and June 21st, bringing its total holdings to 847,363 BTC, worth roughly $55 billion at current prices, with an implied paper losses around $9 billion. Saylor had hinted at the purchase with his usual more dots tracker post, but the backdrop is shakier than usual. STRC, the preferred stock that had been driving BTC buys earlier this year with an 11.5% annualized dividend, has traded well below its $100 par value since mid-May and has not funded new purchases in the past month. Strategy also boosted its USD reserve to $1.4 billion from $1.1 billion, which analysts at Benchmark and TD Cowen said helps counter the death spiral narrative that the company may be forced to sell Bitcoin to cover preferred dividends. MSTR fell 6% last week and is down 27% year to date. The Bank of England has softened its proposed stablecoin regime by dropping individual holding caps and instead setting a temporary 40 billion sterling issuance guardrail for each systemic sterling stablecoin, while moving toward a full framework for major payment-focused stablecoins by 2027. The draft rules define systemic stablecoins as sterling tokens widely used in payments that could affect UK financial stability if they failed, while non-systemic crypto trading stablecoins like USDT and USDC will stay under the FCA. Issuers would be allowed to hold 70% of reserves in short-term UK government debt and 30% as unremunerated deposits at the central bank, with capital equal to at least 6 months of operating expenses or wind-down costs, plus trust structures to protect holders. The BOE will not allow issuers to pay interest on stablecoin balances, though rewards and non-interest incentives are still possible. Well, the Bank of Korea is moving its CBDC pilot into a second phase focused on real-world use inside existing banking systems, with commercial banks integrating deposit tokens into core account infrastructure for transactions and settlements. The new phase will involve bank-run e-wallets, vouchers, and blockchain-based systems, expanding beyond the first phase where consumers tested deposit token payments through participating banks' wallets. The pilot will also explore using CBDC-based digital vouchers to distribute government subsidies or policy funds. The contrast with the U.S. is sharp. The Trump administration has said it will not issue a CBDC. Well, Japan's National Business Corporate Pension Fund plans to start investing in crypto in fiscal year 2026, allocating about 1% in assets through a passive fund managed by a hedge fund. The fund said the crypto move is part of a broader push to diversify currency risk. And finally, MoneyGram has joined the Solana ecosystem as a validator and member of the Solana developer platform, making Solana the third blockchain where it operates an official validator after Tempo and Midnight Network. As a validator, MoneyGram can stake SOL process transaction blocks and help secure the network, while the developer platform gives it access to Solana tools for building financial products alongside institutions like MasterCard. The company has already spent years building stablecoin payment rails. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
Have you ever wondered why Reese Witherspoon founded Hello Sunshine? Or where Kevin O'Leary got his start? Or even how Alex Earle became the most accessible founder to someone who may not even consider this space? Enter The Founder Mindset, the new podcast from Harvard Business School Foundry, hosted by me, Reza Satchu. As a leading educator in entrepreneurship, I've built multiple high-profile companies and mentored thousands of students and founders through the realities of starting and scaling ventures. And with The Founder Mindset, I'm sharing those lessons with you by sitting down with world-class entrepreneurs, including Witherspoon, O'Leary, and Earle, plus Tim Ferriss, and many more, to break down exactly how they commit, decide, and build for impact. These aren't surface-level interviews. Each episode, I challenge my guests to revisit their toughest moments, their boldest decisions, and the mindset that carried them through. Follow The Founder Mindset wherever you get your podcasts.
From artificial intelligence to the gig economy to global volatility, the economy is changing at a dizzying pace. Enter the Managing the Future of Work podcast, the chart-topping and critically acclaimed podcast from Harvard Business School, hosted by me, Bill Kerr, and my Managing the Future of Work project co-chair, Joe Fuller. This show explores technology trends, demographic changes, the rise of the care economy, and many other forces transforming the landscape of work. We'll highlight the insights of business leaders, technologists, and experts like Business Roundtable's Kristen Silberg on corporate workforce strategy, and Khan Academy founder Sal Khan on AI, education, and the future of work. With more than 2.5 million downloads and close to 300 episodes, there is something for everyone. Follow HBS Managing the Future of Work on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening now.